So you're a dog owner in South Elgin, and you know what a great place it is for our pups. But you also know that to really enjoy everything the area has to offer, having a well-behaved dog is everything. This is your guide to finding that perfect trainer who can help you and your best friend get there.
I mean, that's the dream, right? Being able to take those nice, calm walks along the Fox River Trail or spend a relaxing afternoon at Panton Mill Park. Good training is what gets you there. It makes every outing something to look forward to, not something to stress about.
We've got 5 simple parts to walk through. We'll start with the basics for South Elgin, then get into picking a pro, what it'll cost, what to ask them, and finally, where you can go to practice all those new skills.
All right, first things first. Before you even start Googling trainers, let's talk about the foundation for success. This means understanding the best training approach and knowing the local rules of the road.
Okay, this is probably the most important part. You really want to find a trainer who uses positive reinforcement. It's the modern standard for a reason. Basically, it's all about rewarding the behavior you want to see. It's effective, it's humane, and it actually builds a stronger, more trusting bond with your dog.
Good training also just makes you a better neighbor. Here in South Elgin and Kane County, there are a few rules to know. Your dog has to be on a leash 10 feet or shorter whenever you're off your property. They also need a current rabies tag on their collar. And yeah, that excessive barking, it can be considered a noise nuisance. A good trainer helps you tackle all of this.
So now you know you're looking for a positive reinforcement trainer. The next step is figuring out how to tell the good ones from the great ones and which kind of training program is going to be the best fit for you and your dog.
Here's a little-known fact. Illinois doesn't actually license dog trainers, so it's up to us as owners to look for professional certifications. Things like these show that a trainer takes their education seriously and is committed to using the most current, science-backed methods.
You'll see a few different kinds of programs out there. Group classes are awesome for learning basic manners and for getting your dog used to being around other dogs. Private in-home training is perfect for zeroing in on specific problems, like barking at the window. And then there's board and train, which is a much more intensive option for dogs who need a lot of focused work.
Naturally, one of the biggest factors in any decision is the cost. So let's get into what you can expect to budget for dog training right here in the South Elgin area.
Now think of these numbers as a general roadmap to help you plan. Of course, prices can change depending on a trainer's experience, their certifications, and exactly what kind of help your dog needs.
So, a 6-week group class will probably land somewhere in the couple $100 range. A single private lesson is usually between about $95 and $160, though buying a package of sessions is often a better deal. And as you can see, board and train is a much bigger investment, which makes sense given its 24/7 care.
Okay, you've done your research, you've figured out your budget, and you've got a short list of trainers. Now it's time to actually talk to them. Having the right questions ready to go makes all the difference. Here are 5 must-ask questions. You want to start by confirming their training methods. Make sure it's positive reinforcement. Ask about their credentials. See if they can build a plan that fits your life here. And before you sign anything, get clear on how they track progress and what their fees and cancellation policy look like.
And just remember, the work doesn't stop when your session with the trainer is over. The real magic happens when you take everything you've learned and start practicing it out in the real world.
And luckily, South Elgin has some perfect spots for this. The local dog park is great for working on recall in a safe, fenced-in area. The Fox River Trail is practically made for practicing loose leash walking. Panton Mill Park is where you can test your dog's focus around other people. And when you're ready, Leroy Oaks is fantastic for more advanced distraction training.
Picking the right trainer is really that first big step toward having a calmer, more confident dog, and honestly, a more relaxed you. We wish you the absolute best on your training journey. Before you know it, you'll be out there enjoying all the beautiful spots South Elgin has to offer with your amazing, well-behaved best friend right by your side.